cousin Joey is like a world-class caterer. He's been in the catering business for over 30 years. And really, honestly, there is no wedding or funeral or movie set that he hasn't been on. He is the guy you call when you want excellent food on location. Now, he's going to show me something really special. I've been really struggling with my porchetta sandwiches. I don't understand why my porchettes are breaking up. I don't know how to get the flavor, and he's going to show me how to do it right now.
Okay, this is the this whole cloves of garlic. I like the peeled garlic because I hate peeling garlic.
Oh, so you buy it already peeled?
Yeah, you buy it already peeled. If you use it fast enough, it's worth buying that.
Yeah.
Because the other stuff, it's just, I don't know, it's a pain in the ass peeling that garlic, you know what I mean? This is so nice.
Yeah.
And I think it's just as good because you use it right up. You can't put this in the fridge like that forever. Slice these up like this. Uh-oh, puppy. You could even just leave them also because it's going to cook slow. You can leave it like whole cloves of garlic even. I like to split them. If you mince garlic, that's when it can burn a little bit. But if it's nice like this, I always get rid of them little tips. Do you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So we got the garlic, and then I got this parsley. And then I got some, oh, this is cool. You ever use one of these? A macheto?
A mortar and pestle?
Yeah, but it's Mexican version.
Oh, yeah. I
and
don't
they
know.
call it a macheto. With the and the toe.
But I
These
love
are
it.
awesome.
Now you're throwing dried rosemary.
This is
in
rosemary.
There.
You can use fresh rosemary. But if you're using dried rosemary,
Love dried rosemary.
it's not fun to chew. So you gotta like, I just ground it up in one of these things. Powders it up real cool. You can put salt in here, it'll help the process.
Didn't know that.
A little salt, like I'll put as much salt in here as I'm gonna use on this.
Oh.
I can figure it out. You know how to do it? Watch.
No.
I would just like sprinkle salt all over this. And I'm just looking at this and I'm going, okay, there. And I'm looking at it. And I'm over to here now. And then the other side. Same thing.
Are you freaking kidding
No,
me?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
so
you can do it that
cool.
way. Said I couldn't measure everything out. You don't
Yeah,
measure shit out
yeah.
when you're
Trying to cook for
Right.
Okay.
so that salt helps that grind up.
It sure does.
We're going to take some of this. And we're going to take some of these. And then we're going to take some of the rosemary and the salt. And then I'm going to do some pepper.
Okay, what you doing now?
Okay, then we're going to take this black pepper, just a little black pepper in there. So we got salt, pepper, garlic, and parsley, and rosemary. That's really all you need to make a porchetta,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do,
What do you do with all this left over?
what this is
Yeah.
going to go on the outside. This is the
Oh.
middle.
Oh.
So we're going to fold this over and we just like let it find its way. And we always cook it with the fat on the top. It's going to get to cook with the fat on top because it melts down, you know. So then we're going to take the string and this ties it back up because it cooks really nice when you
Keep it tight.
yes. All right, so we got them,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I could put a couple cuts in here. You can do this before you tie it, but it don't matter.
Not real deep. You're just scoring.
I'm
the
just
fat.
going about an inch in, into the meat part, right?
Yeah.
Most of this fat that you see here is going to be gone when it's cooked. And we'll take these and shove them in there. See that? These extra garlics.
Ah.
Oh, you could do this all day, but we got some in the middle too. All right, then, so we got this salt and pepper stuff. And the rosemary. All right, and some of that. Just got to get your hands in there. There's nothing, no way you can do it, not do it. You think I had it right? Look, that was enough.
You
wasn't it?
did. Hey, come on in. I think that's Dad.
Hey, Uncle Fredo! How you doing?
Joey, how you
Come
doing?
on, man. Good to see you. I would give you more of a hug, but we're making porchetta.
Yeah, Dad, look. Doesn't that look beautiful?
Yeah. Looks even better when it's on a sandwich.
Yeah, when it's on a sandwich? You're right. You're right. This is ready to go in the oven now.
Oh my God. What, so you're going to season the
We're gonna put
pan
it in-
at all, or is it a dry pan?
Nope, not a dry pan. You put it in here like this. I just
Uh-huh.
put this in there because that'll cook up too. Matter of fact,
Yeah, why
I'll
not?
rub this around. Yeah, the bone adds some stock and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'll tell you something. People that cook without bone,
They're stupid. They're
Yeah.
wasting it. Why throw it away? I mean, what are you going to do with it? Oven on like about 300 because it's going to cook kind of low and slow.
Low and slow, 300 for
Yeah. Okay,
till-
so we got all this. You
Yeah.
got that, right?
Yeah.
And then I add water to it.
Oh, you do?
Yes, but not. You don't want to cover it. You just want to cover the bottom of the pan with water.
Yeah.
yeah.
About a
And
half
if you
inch?
didn't, all the juice that comes out of the meat would just
Will
sit there and
mix
just
with the
burn
water?
up. It'll burn up. But that's what's making your gravy. This stuff here.
Oh.
You don't need no onion or carrot or anything in it. We can adjust the flavors later. Dynamite!
Will you show us this?
Oh, God.
It smells amazing.
Oh,
Where is everyone?
Here it comes.
Let's see it.
Let's see.
Let's see how this goes.
Wow.
That still probably needs a little time to go.
How do you know it's done? What are you taking
Well,
a
I can
measurement?
tell. Hold on. I also have a meat thermometer.
Okay. Doesn't that smell good?
See how the juice? This is the gravy. See that? That's the base for the gravy.
How long do you cook that?
Well, I cook it till about 1:30. Let me get my meat thermometer.
Oh, I know you can't share that smell.
You're not going.
How's that? I said,
What
can't share
time's it
that
done?
smell.
It'll be done at 6 o'clock. I'm not coming.
Give me all the details and then no. The answer's no. And that doesn't look very good. I don't think I'm coming.
I'm trying to see like this thing ain't working. There we go.
All right, what are we looking for as far as temperature? 160?
1:30.
Oh, 130.
My eyeballs are so
Because then you're
bad.
gonna slice it, right? Or are you taking this like this?
Hold on, wait a minute. I don't know if this is working. It ain't changing. Hold on. I might have it on.
You might need a new thermostat.
I might need a new battery. I don't know.
Tell me you have more than one of these.
What the hell's going on with this thing?
Chef Joe,
Fuck,
I've
man.
got three of them.
I think it needs a new battery.
I've got three of them in my kitchen.
I got more. I got more. Hold on. Dude, I hate
This looks like the cover
Use
to
old
it.
fashioned.
Is this the cover to it? Oh, here we go.
What's it up to?
100 maybe?
Yeah. No, quite done yet.
So Joe, how will you bring this over there? Are you going to slice it and put it in juice, or are you bringing the pork and this? You're making porchetta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this
shaped
would be
up.
good just to slice this up and eat it. You don't even need to put it on a slicer.
I don't know why Tom
I
didn't.
notice you're
look at
basting it. Is there a
Yeah,
method?
Roll
this helps
like
give it a
that.
nice
He
little
was
crust.
He would be. He would
Plus,
just
it
be
drags some of that
drooling.
seasoning off into the juice. A little juice.
Joe, what cut of meat is this?
This is a top butt.
Top butt.
Yeah.
So Joey, I have to ask you, we were talking about cutting peppers, right?
Yes.
Are you going to de-seed these or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut them. I'll show you how we cut
Yeah, I
them.
want to know how to de-seed a pepper.
Oh
so
well,
that
these
the-
we don't de-seed
Not that
these.
kind.
She's talking about like a big bell pepper.
Oh, yeah.
But I can show
so
you
leave
similarly.
the seeds in here?
Huh?
You leave the seeds in there?
Yeah.
All right. So you're cutting the peppers and you're leaving the seeds in there. And then you're going to put them in this?
Yeah. This is how I cook them. Everybody
And what do
loves
you
these.
sprinkle them on top of the porchetta?
No,
sandwich?
you put these after they're cooked. You serve them in a bowl next to the porchetta, and then you make your sandwich, and then you put these hot peppers on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
When you roast them, Joey, does it make them a little sweeter, or are they still?
Yeah, they get
super
like
hot?
caramelized a little
Caramelized,
bit,
yeah.
and a little brown. Sometimes a little burnt, maybe. But the little burnt bits are good. But you don't want to burn them all.
Okay, so you threw in
Olive oil.
sliced garlic.
There's some garlic,
Yeah.
and then we'll do a little salt. We don't need pepper.
They had frogs like
I gotcha.
I'm gonna put a little granulated garlic on it
And
though.
then I think I might have tried.
You're a big fan of granulated over garlic powder.
Yeah, garlic powder is too powerful.
Oh.
It has its uses,
What do
but
you
if
have,
the
garlic
powder's more intense because it's so fine.
Yeah.
You can overuse it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's just granulated.
Fine pepper.
So
You can
Joey,
smell that
these are going
garlic.
to be the peppers that you have with the porchetta.
Yeah.
They'll cook down.
I'm gonna cook them in the oven
And
because you
then
can't cook these in a frying pan on the stove, like I said. But the whole room will burn your eyes,
Okay.
and I don't
And
like
then
that.
what are you going to do after you cook them? Nothing. They just you chop them up a little smaller.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
They'll just cook
See,
down.
this is about the size I would put like
scratch.
3 of these on a sandwich, with your sandwich like that on top of the pork, and it just adds a nice little heat.
I'm getting hungry now.
What's happening is, if you cut into it, all the juice will run out. But
Yeah.
meanwhile, if you don't cut into it, the juice is redistributed into it, and you let it cool, and it absorbs its own juice. So then when you slice it, it won't be dry or anything.
Okay, so you said we were gonna
But we
have
can
some,
nibble
though.
on this bone that has a lot of
Oh.
meat on it. That's
Gotcha.
But then, how are you getting it? Angelina, you could probably dip that bread right in that juice too.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah.
Right, Tom?
See this? We're not cutting that, but we're going to nibble on this.
How long does it have to cool? Like before you cut
This?
that? Yeah. How long?
At least 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because otherwise,
That's
like,
it,
if I
20
cut it
minutes?
right now, all the juice will run right out, and it'll be all like this. It'll just dry the meat out, fuck the meat up. I don't know how that
Look how
tastes.
good everything looks. This is a good
That's what Tom
picture.
wants to do.
Look on your shirt. That's like
Look, that bone looks pretty, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's like a shank or something. Here, who wants a little piece of this? Come on now, get in line, because this is the best part right here.
Angelina first.
Okay, Angelina.
Okay, all right.
Sit here and gnaw on the goddamn bone like a dog.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Dip it in
Hey,
there.
Dad, reach in. Do you want a little piece on bread, or no?
Just want to have a little piece.
Okay.
Put a little juice on the bread. There you go. Too much bread, not enough meat. Just eat the meat. Huh?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Is it okay? There ain't that much seasoning on it, so I don't know what it tastes
Are
like.
you kidding? It's so good.
Is it?
Dad loves
Uncle
the fat.
Fred, you'll like that.
That's good.
Pork fat rolls, they say. There's some more pork fat.
That's really good.
Really?
Here, Angelina, try this.
Awesome flavor.
Yeah. There's that. And then there's this.
Oh my God.
That's like kind of like almost all you need right there.
That's delicious.
Your clock is fast.
That clock is 15 minutes fast for reasons I shall not divulge.
Oh,
To me.
Okay,
What's going
now
on?
we're just gonna take the juice
Yeah.
that was made, scrape the edges, get all the goods and begums off. They call this the zoogie. And then we just pour that into this pot here. And then I'll rinse this out with some water and get it all out.
Oh.
And we're gonna add a little bit more, maybe wine or chicken stock or something to beef it up. Maybe a little cornstarch to thicken it a little bit so it sticks to the, it's like a nice on the thin side grate. All this stuff, like, I would
Break
just
it?
cut off that bottom end and throw the shit over there
Uh-huh.
and the good stuff over here.
Okay.
Right here,
Where? Yeah. Okay.
and then see this burnt, that like shitty end?
Yeah.
That's no good. Throw that over there too. We're gonna cook that too. Eat the stems, but you don't. Basically, you don't. What I usually do is I just gotta get rid of that.
I can do that.
This is all good though. See these little things?
Oh.
The leaves. Any
Yeah.
leaves you want.
Okay.
Right.
And well, this is all good because you
And
just
then the
cut
rest
it.
of this, just peel it like this.
Uh-huh.
But save these to the side because we'll chop them up. That's what I want.
Oh, the thicker stems. Gotcha. Okay.
So like this, over here. That's ready to cook. Save these stems because what we're going to do is we're just going to chop these up like this. And cook them.
Gotcha.
Because they'll cook too long, they'll be done, they won't.
Oh,
So,
okay.
just
Oh,
making them
interesting.
smaller so they
Gotcha.
cook with the others.
Yep. Okay.
You can put all that in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then we'll clear off we just scrape all the greeny stuff as much as you can get in there. And then you're
Okay.
going to do some more sliced garlic. It's over
Nice.
there.
Oh, okay.
Cut the tips off and slice them.
Yep.
Thin slices.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh. It is.
So how many cloves of garlic? I'm just curious. How many?
How
I've
many
got.
have you done so far?
This will be my third.
I'll do one more now to be it.
Okay.
You got to be careful because you don't want that, so stir that all around.
Okay. Now what?
Now, before that oil burns, I'm going to turn this, we're
Oh my
going to
God!
turn
I can
this
smell.
flame down a little bit.
Okay.
Because otherwise, when you have something here and you don't want it to burn,
Yeah.
start throwing more stuff in there and it'll lower the temperature of
Let's
the
do that now,
start
right?
putting that in there, yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't matter.
That's the wood. Keep throwing it in. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It's going to cool down.
Okay.
You can use this to,
Wow.
squeeze it down and you get more room.
Add more.
And then every once in a while.
That's like a mind trick, you know.
Tell me when. What do you think?
That's good.
They're al dente. I mean, is that what you want?
That and a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just keep flipping it around so it don't burn. There you go. Beautiful. I'll help you out. Hold on. It's a common thing. We all do this. Kind of pretty. Look at that green oil and everything.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's gelatinous. So you don't want any of the fat?
No,
On your porchetta?
You don't really. Nah, you don't. It's not.
Do you,
No, it's too much. It's just really thick. That's all. I never,
do you get rid of it? Do you throw it away? Or?
Yeah, I'll trash it. It's not. We're not going to waste it. See how it's rolling apart now because
Yes.
it's
It's got no thread.
yeah, the rope, and it's still a little.
Oh, it's not hard.
Yeah, it's cold on the outside, but yeah, it's not that hard.
So you want it really stiff.
Oh yeah, like
Really
usually
stiff.
I would refrigerate this overnight.
Oh, okay.
See, because it's so good, like soft and.
It's also not cooked all the way through, but that's part of this.
That's part of it. It's going to finish in that hot gravy.
Nice.
I'm not getting great slices yet. Hold on.
That's a good slice.
Yeah. That gravy. Is
like
that
the
gravy
gravy.
bubbling yet? Can you tell? Is that-
You've been cooking all day for me. Thank you.
That's okay. That's what I do. But it was fun. That was fun.
Oh my God.
No pressure. Alright, so that's good to go. I'm just going to be dropping that in the gravy.
So are we thickening the gravy now, or do we thicken
We're going
it
to
later?
heat it up. We'll get that boiling. real quick.
Okay.
It's going to go down as soon as we do this. See, science is just totally stopped foaming in. It's ready to, And then it's going to come back up to it. So we'll drop this in here. Some of this in here.
So that's a great suggestion that you gave me. So
What?
if I have too much pork, I can just freeze it and then do a gravy before I need it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you just freeze it and take it out as you need it.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yeah, yeah.
I never
or
knew
have
that.
the gravy that you already made frozen along here.
Okay, let me. There it is. There it is.
All right.
The pork for the porkettes. Oh my God.